Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the crypto market section. It's currently the 1st of March 2025, a brand new month. And yeah, we're just gonna go over Bitcoin and Ethereum in this video. So, basically, where are we at? We are at the range lows in this range. I've updated my range to this range. Okay, why? Well, I think it was pretty obvious. Well, I used to have this as my range low, and this has been my range high, or this has been my range high, but every range is different. But I do like this low because right below this low you have this inefficiency, which we have filled to some degree, right? Um, and then I took the all-time high back in before the New Year's um, as our range high, and we took liquidity. We swept the range high, and then we're moving lower. And ever since we have been slow bleeding, and this fucking shit right here was hell. But we're out of it now, and we have moved lower. Um, I want to go over the weekly stock, which is at the lows, which is really great now. So I wouldn't really be fading too much here. Your time to fade was up here, or eh, this whole move down. Like if you start shorting it now, once the weekly is finally at the lows, I think daily, yeah, the daily's at the lows. We will be a little risk off on the shorting here. There is some possibilities that I will talk about, but first of all, let's talk about the longs here. So yeah, we are here. You do have this other earlier range, right? This to I'm just gonna use this low. This is our other range, but we're not really there yet. Um, I do not think it will be that easy that we will just continue down here and bounce here and then go higher. I think more like our next option from this perspective, right? If you're looking at the market structure, um, maybe a pump from here, right? We deviate the range low, we get back inside the range, and then we go towards the yearly open, where this will perhaps be our lower high before we head lower into this demand down here, and then we'll see what happens from there. So I low key for now want to focus on this potential move here, um, this move here. So let's zoom in a little bit. Let me just remove this. I want to keep the chart clean. Yeah. So basically, price made a beautiful wick here. And yeah, one more thing. What I have done, I've taken the OTE, the fib, the optimal trade entry zone on the fibs from this low to the high, right? This is our whole move to the upside. And price has pretty much bounced from the OTE, which is great to see. And yeah, we're kind of consolidating below the range low. Okay, we haven't found acceptance above it yet. We have been visiting it, but also rejecting it. So it's resistance for now. But what I am looking at is this box right here. Okay, and why am I looking at this box? Well, this is uh, this is the imbalance, right, of the pump we had last night or yesterday, and we left this an inefficiency here. So what I want to see now in the lower time frames, right? You want to see it shift the market structure before we can have any confirmations of jumping onto a potential trade. So for now, there's no shift in market structure, right? We're still doing this, right? Still a lower high. We haven't taken out this high. What I was initially wanting, which I would prefer a bit more, is that price would have taken out this high and then moved something down like this, and then like this is our uh, higher low, right? Um, but now still it looks decent, right? So you have this this is a H4 inefficiency. So I want to see this balance kind of hold and bounce. So there is a potential we do make a higher low from here, and then we'll take out this high, maybe a second higher low, and then we can look to trade higher before maybe looking for lower. So that's kind of just my rough idea on BTC. It's not really the clearest as you can see. But yeah, I hope we just consolidate a bit uh, below here. and then we do something like this. All right, this will be the deviation, and then this will be the most important level, the yearly open, as you have this entire entire resistance level here. But I'm not going to talk about that too much in the because it's further into the future. We're not there yet. We're down here. So yeah, kind of looking for a clear deviation. This might trigger, trade it to the early open, and then we take it from there. All right. Maybe we do head higher. Maybe we do head lower. Who knows? Now, I'm not ruling out that there is still a possibility that we continue to sweep lower. Maybe we go for this low right here. So we could just do this and there's a retest of the range low, right? And then head lower. So wait for your confirmations here. Don't just place limit orders here, because you could be, yeah, you could be fucked really bad. Wait for your confirmations. All right, reclaim the range high. That's where you can look for triggers. For now, it's still a downtrend on the H4 at least. So I was looking at the H1. Yeah, I wouldn't really be watching the H1 this too low time frame, but maybe for your entries. But yeah, something like this. There is clear inefficiency here. So at least if we do hold this low, all right, make a low hold here, reclaim as I said, you can look for longs. Until then, uh, I'm watching from the sidelines objectively. Now, let's look over Ethereum here. So let me remove this. This is a potential trade I'm looking for. So what's interesting about this is we have this beautiful range here, okay? This is just an alert I have set. Let me remove this to keep it more clean. So you have the range high. I taken this as my range low. I just moved the chart further in. You can see. No, actually, I've taken the obvious low here as my range low. This is the range high, and then we have our mid level. All right, we bounced off it, we bounced off it, we bounced off it, we bounced off it, and we broke it. Right. Okay, and then we have the 0.75. This is the quarter. This is the mid range between the the high time frame mid range and the range low. Right. You have this, and we bounced off it for a while, and then we broke it. Right. So we're in a clear downtrend, obviously. Now the weekly stocks is at the lows, which is great. The daily stock is at the lows. 12 hours at the lows, and so yeah, things are looking great. It lines up with the range low. Price did indeed sweep the liquidity below here. All right, on this wick. And what I like about this wick is that this wick reminds me of how Ethereum has respected its range. Right, in December, the December 16th, what did we do here? We barely took out the range high, and then we reversed. So could this be the same? Right, we barely took out the range low. We did sweep it, and then if we're able to hold here now, maybe we do move higher. Who knows, right? Who knows? You don't know. Um, so yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Now, in confluence with BTC and Ethereum, I would prefer longing Ethereum due to how FBTC is looking. Right, FBTC, right, it's down this whole region, right? So I wouldn't really be. Your time to short this was up here. Now, yeah, be a little careful. That's all I can say. Um, but yeah, what I want to see on Ethereum is pretty simple. On the H2, I want to see. Wait, is this correct? I want to see the same thing as BTC. BTC sweep is inefficiency, and then at least make a potential higher low. Right. Uh, actually, F. I think F. Yeah. So there's this H4 supply up here. So this is, yeah, this is very nice. This is what I want to see. I want to see price bounce from this level, tap into the H4 supply, and potentially another higher low before we move up towards these equal highs here, which is our previous local range, right? We had this to this high, and yeah, we've just been ranging. between here, and then we rejected on the underside of the range low. So this is our next like big resistance in confluence with the yearly open on BTC, I guess, or maybe not even. But there is good amount of liquidity above here on Ethereum and above here, these highs. And there is, let's just search it up real quick. Let's go on Model 2. Let's go on F here on CoinGlass. Let's look at the yearly. This is not the yearly. There we go. So you see this yellow spot, right? This 1.22, 1.23 billion in liquidations, like below this level, right? And we just had the monthly open. I remember my drawings. We just had the monthly open, right? So maybe we do make a monthly lower wick and a weekly lower wick coming into the new week, and we do sweep this low. But from there, I think we move up due to that. There's a big amount of liquidity there. Okay, then the next big amount of liquidity on the really high time frame is of course the December high 2024 with 1.3 billion in liquidations. But if we do move lower here on the monthly, yeah, there is liquidity below there, half a billion. Um, but yeah, 2800. Okay, it's nice to just keep an eye on these stuff, right? This is the 2500 level, yeah, 1.17. So that's very nice. So yeah, if we do still fuck around on at the range lows here, to make a higher low here, this is our main target. The risk to reward, if we do make a higher low here, it would look for something like this. Have your stops below, almost 5R. But yeah, I would probably make this a ton bigger stop loss just to be safe. You can go bigger size, you can cut it for half. Still looking over 2R with a pretty safe stop loss around like 1967. But yeah, if prices does do this, take out this low again, wait for the reclaim, might have obvious breaker structures. This could be your trigger. Then you can finally put your low there, and then you have it clear in mind that price swept the big amount of liquidity that we saw on the heat map. And this will be even better. But yeah, just trade what the market gives you. Does it give you a higher low here? Is it strong? Right? Trade, plan your trade, and trade the plan. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for on the ETH and BTC. We are at range lows, and I am interested in longing, regardless, until proven wrong. So yeah, take care. I'll catch you guys later, and yeah, be careful. Have good risk management.